Hi, Rashmika. It's so wonderful to have you on Filme Shilmy, and congratulations on Chhaava.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right,
Thank
look.
you.
So the film brings Yesubai's story to the forefront. So tell me, Rashmika, what was your entry point into understanding and portraying her?
Well, that's my director. Because Yesubai was someone who I hadn't even imagined I could play. But my director, apparently, when he was writing the script, he just had Vicky and me in his mind. So that just blew my mind. And of course, it's a one film that when he narrated, I just gave a go ahead because I instantly fell in love with how they've created the story, as in created the visuals for the story which is already existing.
Hmm.
So yeah, it was just purely the director's, creativity that got me going for this film.
And this is your first period drama. So
Yes.
what was the biggest challenge? Was it the physical preparation, the emotional depth of the character, or its historical accuracy, or all of the above?
Mhm. Definitely all of the above, but for me specifically, it was the language aspect of it, because I am from the south of India and having to play Yesubai Maharani was, of course, like it's completely a different zone altogether. So I really had to sit and work on the sounds and the language aspect of this character.
Hmm. And Yesubai was not just a queen. She was also a strategist, pretty much like Sambhaji Maharaj as well.
Correct.
So
Yes.
what was the one trait of hers, do you think, that really stood out to you the most?
I think, of course, there's so many great characteristics from her that constantly keeps standing out. But she as a queen, she as a wife, she as a ruler, she as a mother, like it all screams power to me. It all screams strength to me. So yes, she is someone who I wish to be.
Hmm.
I wish I have like at least 5% of her, uh, like her power and her strength and her grace.
Hmm. Correct. And is there any particular scene from the film that really pushed you beyond your comfort zone as an actor?
Well, luckily, I was well prepared for the scenes way before it had rolled. So there was no such really sort of scenes which were complicated for me to achieve.
Hmm.
Because luckily Lakshman sir liked that we were all coming to set prepared. But of course, it was only possible because Lakshman sir worked in that space, and I had Vicky as a co-star, and the whole set and the whole setup and the costume did its own work.
Hmm.
So there was no such really challenging scene per se
Hmm.
because I'm mostly on the drama bit of it.
Correct.
So, yes.
No, but it's interesting you say that because even though like a lot of your characters are known for being very zinda dil, very
Mhm.
heartiest, very, beautiful characters, but I feel there's always a silent power. I mean, especially with Animal and now Chava. So would you say like you're sort of now veering into that zone where you want to really champion more powerful roles that are really valiant like this?
Honestly, like, I'm not thinking because, see, I come from a space where I don't like putting boundaries to myself. I don't like typecasting myself. So I will do any sort of characters in any languages, and I don't like stopping myself from doing something.
Hmm.
So, like, of course, they're powerful characters. They're these characters like Yesubai and Srivalli and Geetanjali, but also I want to do characters who are not a powerhouse, who are naive and who needs help, and who I want to do them all. I think that's just life. You have different phases in your life, and each of these characters speak about those phases in your life.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that because I mean, when you look back over your career, which has been so amazing, when you look back at all the incredible work that you've done.
Mhm.
What's the one moment that kind of made you realize how much you've evolved as an actor, actually?
I think it's those, I'm not someone who watches my shot after, after, of course, acting for a scene. I don't go back to the monitor and watch it. So for me, everything that I've done, I'm for the first time watching it with the audience in the theater,
Hmm.
because I like the director, being the captain of the ship. I like surrendering to his energy. I like surrendering to him. So for me, everything that I watch in the theater is the first time that I'm watching it.
Hmm.
So, like, for me, it's those moments where, the audience go like quiet, and they they're just so stuck on your performance, and in the end of the performance they just clap for you. It's
Hmm.
those moments which give you a high, and you're like, this is what it is. This feels right. This feels nice.
Sure. No, absolutely. And I think and I'm sure definitely like Chava will have that. But I think on a final note, before we go, last question. What's something Chava taught you that you'll carry forward in your career?
A power of a woman. I
That's
think that's something just screams in this film, and I think that's what I'll take away from this film.
wonderful. Well, look, thank you so much,
Thank
Rashmika.
you.
To chat with you and congratulations on all the amazing work. You've been truly, truly inspiring and incredible to watch on screen. And I can't wait to see you as royalty, as fearless royalty in this film as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.